This isn't a story from a distant, forgotten time. This happened just over a century ago on American soil. Imagine a place of incredible prosperity, a beacon of Black success and self-sufficiency, nestled in the heart of Tulsa, Oklahoma. This was the Greenwood District, affectionately known as Black Wall Street. In the early 1920s, it was one of the wealthiest Black communities in the United States. Picture elegant hotels, modern movie theaters, bustling grocery stores, and doctor's offices, all owned and operated by Black entrepreneurs. Children played in the streets, families attended church together, and a powerful sense of community and pride filled the air. It was a testament to what could be achieved through resilience and shared ambition, a thriving 35-block hub of culture and commerce built from the ground up. Then, on a seemingly ordinary day, May 30th, 1921, a single moment in an elevator would ignite a firestorm of hate. A young Black man named Dick Rowland, a shoe shiner, entered the Drexel Building to use the restroom. He stumbled, and in an effort to steady himself, he brushed against Sarah Page, the white elevator operator, who let out a scream. The details of what transpired are murky, but the consequences were catastrophic. The next day, local newspapers, eager to stoke racial animosity, printed sensationalist headlines that wildly exaggerated the encounter, painting Rowland as a dangerous assailant. An editorial even called for a lynching, effectively pouring gasoline on the smoldering embers of racial tension that defined the era. Fueled by false reports and deep-seated racism, a furious white mob began to gather outside the courthouse where Dick Rowland was being held. The crowd swelled into the thousands, armed and seething with rage. Despite the efforts of a small group of Black World War I veterans who came to ensure Rowland A.'s safety, the situation spiraled out of control. On the evening of May 31st, the mob descended upon Greenwood. They unleashed a wave of terror, looting homes and businesses before setting them ablaze. Over the next 18 hours, firebombs were dropped from private planes, and gunshots echoed through the streets as the community was systematically destroyed. This was not a riot. It was a full-scale massacre, an organized assault on a prosperous Black community. By the morning of June 1, 1921, the smoke began to clear, revealing a scene of utter devastation. The once vibrant Black Wall Street was a smoldering ruin, reduced to ash and rubble. More than 1,200 homes and businesses were destroyed, and an entire community was left homeless and shattered. In the immediate aftermath, thousands of Black residents were rounded up at gunpoint by the National Guard and held in internment camps, living in tents under armed guard. The official death toll was reported as 36, but historians now estimate that as many as 300 people were murdered. The survivors lost everything: their homes, their livelihoods, and their loved ones. For decades, the story was intentionally buried, erased from textbooks and public memory. For nearly a century, the full truth of the Tulsa Race Massacre remained a whispered, painful secret among survivors and their descendants. But silence cannot hold forever. In recent years, a new generation has fought to bring this dark chapter of American history into the light. Archaeologists have begun the somber work of excavating sites believed to be mass graves, searching for the remains of the forgotten victims. Today, in the heart of the district, stands the Greenwood Rising History Center. It serves as a powerful symbol of remembrance, a place where the story is finally being told, honoring the victims and ensuring that the legacy of Black Wall Street, both its triumph and its tragic destruction, will never again be erased. This is the story of Tulsa, a painful but necessary lesson that we must never forget.